This is Kenneth Smith here with LJ.
Hello.
And we are here today discussing a project called Get Your Life. And this is something that is near and dear to LJ and something that has captured my interest. And I wanted to come down and speak with LJ about that today. So how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I have been seeing some posts on Facebook about the Get Your Life project and have come to learn that it is being sponsored by you.
Yes.
Could you tell me a little bit more about that project?
I created the project out of a theory, and the theory came from frustration of working within nonprofits, human services, also from frustration of at one point being somebody. There are so many people in need right now of a lot of different things, and the way we seem to be approaching it from professional, peer, institutional type of approaches is very much a shock. That doesn't cause a lasting effect of change, which is why we see recidivism, which is why we will see somebody that has maybe received help from a human services organization or a nonprofit end up right back in the same place where now they need even more.
So, in recruiting people to be mentors or advocates or the specialist for the Get Your Life project, who are some of the people that you need to effectuate this
Paint
change?
with a broad brush, I'd say everybody from A to Z. A nutritionist or personal trainer can help you do that. 1 hour with them might change your thinking and say, oh, I don't need to just be in the gym. I need to be looking at what I put in my mouth or what I'm eating and drinking, smoking, whatever. Anybody. So anybody has something of value to offer. Right now I've put out kind of a push for therapists and physical trainers and peer counselors. But I'd also love to get some life experience. Like, I've got a couple of friends who you look at them and you say, oh, okay, I know them as a musician, or I know them as a rapper, or I've seen them in the Westward Best Of. Did you know they gave a TED Talk? Because their full-time job is working for one of the housing authorities, and they have to deal with youth. And you want to break the cycle of youth living in a housing authority. Wow, didn't know that. That kind of a person. You don't know what's there, but yeah, that person that gave a TED Talk, I'd love to have them give me an hour to help one life.
LJ, who are the people that you'll be looking for to get involved in the project? People in terms of the clients.
Okay. One, I wouldn't want to call them a client.
Okay.
And really a lot of it will probably come from the collaborative. Once people who I've tapped into to be a part of this and they get past the why and what and all the who, what, where, when about what the Get Your Life project is about, 10 to 1, more than likely, they know somebody that could be in need of something that one of the collaborative partners has to offer.
What is the end goal that you hope to see and achieve with the Get Your Life project?
The goal would be, ultimately, there are fewer crisis-driven lives, fewer fragile lives, and retipping that scale. Right now it's such a negative, heavy, all you hear about are who's in jail, who's poor, who doesn't have a house, who doesn't have financial stability. You hear so much of that. What if we change some of those outcomes so it starts to balance out a little bit? That would be a long-term goal. The objective of that goal is to do it without the confines and sometimes the hindrances of a nonprofit, of a funding source, of we view this person as a client, and a client has a dollar value. Life, period. Life, period.
And what have you
should
done
have
so
value.
far with the Get Your Life project?
The Get Your Life project, right now, it's a group, and it has a page on Facebook. In the days to come, there will be Google Plus pages and all of the trappings of 21st century social media, including Instagrams and Snapchats, and a website dedicated strictly to the Get Your Life project. The people that I've reached out to make it personal. I'm fortunate enough to have over 900 friends on Facebook. The majority of them have come through my own personal work in the nonprofit sector and in the performing arts sphere. So I have musicians and teachers and analysts and counselors and therapists and groups, things that I've already been a part of, that I've started reaching out to be a part of it. But there's just so much more. There are true life educators out there that I hope to connect with.